So this is a quick tutorial on how to grant someone Collaborator access for your Shopify store. This is for people that need to share access to a freelancer if you're a store owner and only want to grant them certain permissions to your storage for privacy reasons and security reasons. And this is also for freelancers who specialize in a certain skill like email marketing or Shopify theme development. So first and foremost, on the store owner side, uh, once you're in your settings, just click on users and permissions, and then head down over to collaborators. And you can choose to toggle any of these settings. Normally, this second option would be toggled where only people with a collaborator code can send that request. And this would normally be a four numerical digit code. So you'll want to copy that and then send that over to the freelancer. And the freelancer, if experienced with the Shopify platform, can go ahead and create that collaborator request code. So that's how to do it if you're a store owner. Okay, so let's start with how to create a collaborator request for your client store. This is for freelancers or people who want to work on another person's store theme. If you're going to be a team member, whether if you're a email marketer or a web developer and whatnot, this is the process for you. So when you log in your Shopify partners account, you'll be on this home dashboard. Click on the top right of this section, this green button where it says Add Store, and click Request Access to Store. It'll show you this. So the first step you have to do is put in the URL of the store that you're going to work on and join. So you can use two particular URLs. The first one being the actual domain of that store, which is like a .com or .us or .uk domain, or you can use the myshopify.com domain for some stores. After I input that particular URL, it's now going to ask me for the collaborator request code. So remember that 4-digit code that I discussed at the start. That's the one that you have to input. So let's just assume that the code is somewhere like 5423 and just put it there. And now you're going to be led to the next step, which is to check all of the permissions that you want access to. And for example, let's say you're a Shopify theme developer. The things you might need to check are something related to the theme, the online store, being able to edit the theme code, being able to edit the blogs and pages and posts, being able to edit the search and navigation and the domains. Also, if you're going to work with meta fields or meta objects, doing that too. And then manage and install apps, for example, view files. So those are just some different examples. And make sure to review all of them. And when you're done, you can just put a message saying that it's you and you want to join and get access to that person's store. And then finally click request access to store, and it will lead you into the next loading page where it says that the status is pending, or you'll receive an update on the status of your collaborator request. And that's pretty much the process on how to create a collaborator request. And so let's head over to the next part, which is how to accept that collaborator request if you're the store owner or the one managing that particular Shopify store. You'll be informed of it in two particular ways. The first one is Shopify will send you an email. So check your inbox of that particular person doing or sending a collaborator request. And you can just click on the view request button here, which will lead you to your dashboard on Shopify. One way to find out that someone has sent a collaborator request is to go to your actual Shopify store dashboard, go to the bottom left where it says settings. And when you're here, click on users and permissions. Once you're in users and permissions, scroll all the way down, and under collaborator request code, you'll see this update message where it says that particular person's name is requesting access to your Shopify store, and it says here account pending and that person's name as well. You can click on this, display all of the list of permissions possible for that account, and you're going to see which ones they ticked or checked. As you can see here, what I did earlier was request access to the theme and to be able to edit the code and also, access the meta objects and whatnot. So you can just thoroughly review this. make sure to check access that they essentially need. For example, if it's a developer, they'll definitely need access to the theme and edit code permissions, but also make sure that they're not accessing sensitive information like the ability to check your finances or the ability to check your marketing or your discounts and whatnot if you're particular about those things. However, if you're, let's say, running or working with the virtual assistant, you can choose to check all of this. And as you can see here, you can click on all of that, but it will give you that message warning. So once you're done reviewing it, go all the way down and click accept request or reject request. In this case, we'll click accept. After, you're going to be led to the users and permissions tab again. Well, you'll see that profile and it will say limited permissions or all permissions. In this case, I chose to unselect all, so it says no permissions, but normally it will have some sort of permission. And that would be the whole process. So I hope this was informative. And if you ever need more clarity, please feel free to comment your inquiries below on